MC Codger here saying welcome back to this rainy day. And we're going to start some high-rise farming today. And you can see look at that. I'm not getting wet because I'm under the shade of the second story of my farm. I was just going to take this section of farm that the villagers have already created, and I am going to work on turning this into a high-rise farm, and let me show you the beginnings of what I'm doing here. Okay, get up here, and I have created out of cobblestone this framework. Okay, and it's 2 height because I'm going to have 2 heights of dirt. Now, let me slide up here, and let me just start a little bit of my dirt here. Okay, here's the first height of my dirt. Let me get some more. I've got much more dirt here. We got a bunch of cobblestone, you remember when we were cutting that mine, so we got lots of cobblestone to work with, lots of dirt to work with. And so you can see what I'm doing is I'm creating here's one layer. The lower layer, this is going to have, where this lower layer of dirt is, that's going to be filled with water, because you need water in your farm, okay? And the layer I'm standing on is what's going to hold the plants, what's going to grow the plants. We're going to have plants growing right where I'm standing. We're going to have water in this little trough, and you notice I've left a little hole here because I'm going to let water drip from down here, from here through down into the lower trough below. And I'm going to do the same thing with my successive layers that go higher. We'll have water, just one water source at the very top, which flows down through the other layers below it. So all you need to do when all's said and done is we'll just place 2 buckets of water to water our entire garden, which is kind of cool. So now I didn't put a hole in this one because if you notice directly below me is not water. They didn't quite do it that way, the villagers, and that's fine. They've got their methods, but mine's going to be a little bit different as we build this high rise. Now I'm going to just kind of pick up after I've gone a little bit farther and show you how much farther we're going. But so we'll see in just a minute. Okay, here we are. We've done quite a bit, and I've got just putting the finishing touches right here on this layer, this wood. Let me go up top and show you what we've got. Now notice over here I have the holes in the water layer by the edges. The other one, the lower one, I had the holes in the bottom layer on the in the middle. And looky here, I've got even more layers. We'll see in just a minute from the ground how high this thing is, but look at there. There's what I'm going to do is take my buckets of water. There, I picked up some water in the process, and I'm going to go to the center block. So I've got this section of garden is 7 blocks wide. So I'm going to go to the 4th block, which is the center, and place my water. And now it's going to go and flow through the edges, and we'll see in just a minute how that goes. Well, you can see it down below. It's flowing down into the trough of the section down below. Let me get my other bucket of water here, and we'll do these 3. Right in the middle, right like that, and get my other bucket of water and do this one. Okay, right in the middle. And those 3 buckets of water will water my entire high-rise garden. Because look how it's going there. It's going through it's going through the middle, coming out the middle, down the middle, and then going down to the outsides. And then from the outsides, here we go. Oh no, I got caught in the water. Now it's coming down on the outsides and flowing. So all of this land, all this dirt is well watered, so it will grow our crops. You see I lined torches all around the outside here to get plenty of light. You know, if we'd been to the nether and I'd gotten glowstone, I might have actually used this bottom layer here underneath the water as glowstone to give even more light, which we could do. We might do that sometime. But having not been to the nether, I can only get glowstone by my fill command, or I could give myself glowstone if I wanted to, but I just wanted to do it with what I had on hand. So torches, lots of cobblestone, lots of dirt, and some water. Let's go down below to the bottom layer again, and we can see there we've got water constantly coming into here. We got water constantly coming into here. We've got I've got some seeds. Let me harvest a couple of potatoes just for fun. Let me do this. I'm going to keep my hoe, put my pickaxe away for right now, put my other bucket away for right now. Let me harvest some of these potatoes. Okay. Now what I'll do is I want to keep planting because I don't want to use up all the food. I always want to have enough to plant as well as eat. So I'm going to harvest these potatoes. Okay, got some in the water. Oh no, I'm drowning in the water. There we go. And I have some seeds already. And we'll do carrots another time. But for right now, let's just go up here and do a little bit of planting in our new garden. Let me go. Oh, we'll just go all the way up. Oh no. I'm caught in the water again. Here we go. Let me just go all the way up to the top layer. Got a ladder system so that I can get up here quickly. And all I need to do is get my hoe, which I have right here, and hoe this. Right click to hoe the ground, and then hit my potatoes and right click them to plant them. And then we got the beginnings of a good garden here. So where's my hoe again? There we go. Plant those taters. Now we're going to have our row of potatoes. And I already have a bunch of seeds from the grass or from the wheat that we've harvested, so I can do the same thing here. And just plant those seeds. And we'll have wheat growing. So we have the beginnings. All I got to do is go through here and keep on planting. And you can see the pattern that we used. I'm standing on 2 blocks high. The outer wall is 3 blocks high, and we just use the ladder column to go from section to section. And we've got ourselves a high-rise garden, so we can grow all kind of food even if you don't have much land, which seems kind of silly because I'm looking around there and I got a lot of land. But at least this is here in the safety of my village. So I wanted to show you that. Now I'll tell you what we'll do. Okay, now we're in creative. Let me just zip up here and look at our high-rise garden. We have, counting the layer that the villagers put in first, we've got 5 rows high of high-rise garden, which should give us enough food to last who knows how long. So just wanted to show you how we can do a high-rise garden and water it all with just 3 buckets of water. Okay, now let me just drop down here and show you how it looks with the water going down. Water going down through the outer, and then the inner, and then the outer, and then the inner. And there's how our watering system works for our high-rise farm. Just wanted you to see that. And so this is MC Codger saying we will see you next time.